My name is Emily Smith. I just graduated from the BYU MBA program, and I am a starter-upper. I start things, I start more things, I sell them, and I start more things. I started 2 companies while I was in the program. One was called Mentionables, which I just sold, and the second one is called Tanlines, which is a swimwear company that I'm still running. Tanlines Swim is a modest swimwear company, so all of our swimwear is extremely modest and high coverage, perfect for vacations when you want to take beautiful pictures and be able to show off those pictures to your friends and colleagues and not be overexposed, so that's what Tanlines is. I have a fashion blog called Modest Goddess, and it is what it sounds like. I blog about modest fashion, and that's been going for about 4 years. So I noticed in my analytics that my swimsuit posts were the most popular posts. So I decided that I could start a swimwear company as well and add all the little things that I wanted to add. So I spent last summer manufacturing Tanlines, running Mentionables, and also was interning at Peak Ventures as their summer associate. So it was a really busy summer. It was a wonderful way to spend my BYU MBA internship experience, both running 2 of my own companies and working at a venture capital firm, which is some mashup of eventually what I want to be doing someday, eventually funding other female entrepreneurs. I don't even know what I would do if I hadn't spent the last 2 years at BYU, because I feel like everyone that I know somehow came from something that I got from being a BYU student while I was starting these businesses. I think there's such a value to starting a business as a student. Your plan doesn't need to look like everybody else's plan, and no one can tell you that you don't fit. You know, a lot of people think that there's not a lot of women in entrepreneurship just because they're not as recognized, but there actually are so many women in entrepreneurship. So there are more of us than you think that there are, and so if you are starting a business or you want to start a business, don't think that you would be alone. The female entrepreneurship community is actually very strong. I co-founded Silicon Slope's founder chapter with another female entrepreneur, Christy Muir, and it is a local event for all founders to come together, and we have panels and we can go and get to know each other at the Silicon Slope's headquarters once a month. And then I also founded a startup newsletter specifically for female entrepreneurs called Starter Uppers, and it is a newsletter full of events and competitions and anything that any local female entrepreneur should know about and should be on the radar and on their calendar and know that they're invited to them. I do like trying new things, and I don't normally take the beaten path. I know that that's the safer path. I never actually thought that there was anything that I couldn't do. I think that's why we were sent to this earth, to choose what we want to do. And if we're being corralled by any sort of either opposition or conforming, then we're not freely choosing what it is that we really want.